Welcome back to the channel. Together, let's make sense of these pop culture and current event stories. I'm not sure if you saw this story, but I found it very interesting. Did you know that the fate of men might hinge on a single vanishing chromosome? Are men really disappearing? The answer lies in the mysterious Y chromosome. Deep inside every cell, our DNA is packed into chromosomes, 23 pairs, each holding the instructions for life. Most pairs are the same for everyone, but the 23rd pair, the sex chromosomes, are different, X and Y. The Y chromosome is tiny compared to the X, but it plays a huge role. Its main job? Triggering the development of male characteristics. The SRY gene on the Y acts as a master switch, setting off a chain reaction that leads to the formation of testes and the production of testosterone. Without the Y chromosome, development defaults to female. This single chromosome is a powerful fork in the road, determining the biological path an embryo will take. The Y chromosome isn't just about making males, it's about starting a unique biological journey. Despite its small size, it's a crucial navigator in the story of human development. One tiny piece of DNA, massive impact. The Y chromosome is proof that sometimes the smallest things make the biggest difference, like it's a cosmic switch in the vast universe of our biology. It all comes down to what you inherit from your parents. Mothers always pass on an X chromosome. Fathers can pass on either an X or a Y. If you inherit a Y from your father, you're typically male. If you get an X, you're typically female. About half the population carries a Y chromosome in every cell. The Y is the biological spark for maleness, but it also carries genes vital for sperm production. Without a functional Y, male fertility is compromised. The Y chromosome is essential for passing on the paternal genetic line. It's a direct link from father to son, generation after generation. This tiny chromosome is a vessel of history and legacy. Its presence is a fundamental part of the human story. Here's where things get dramatic. The Y chromosome is shrinking. Millions of years ago, the X and Y were identical, but the Y picked up the SRY gene and started to diverge. Unlike other chromosomes, the Y can't swap DNA with a partner, so it can't repair itself as easily. Over time, it's lost over 90% of its original genes, down from more than 1,000 to fewer than 100 today. This genetic erosion is real, and if it continues, the Y could disappear in a few million years. But don't panic. Some rodents have already lost their Y and still have males and females. Evolution finds new ways to determine sex when old systems break down. The loss of the Y wouldn't mean the end of men, just a new chapter in our genetic story. Life adapts, and so does our DNA. The Y's journey is a testament to evolution's creativity. The process is slow, unfolding over millions of years. The Y chromosome's fate is a fascinating example of change, not catastrophe. Our genetic story is always evolving. The universe of DNA is never static. Does a shrinking Y mean men are disappearing? Not anytime soon. Even the boldest predictions put the Y's disappearance millions of years away, far beyond our lifetimes. And losing the Y doesn't mean losing males. Evolution can find new genetic switches, as seen in other species. The biological category of male isn't tied to the Y forever. Masculinity and gender roles are shaped by culture, not just chromosomes. The future of men is a cultural question, not a genetic crisis. Men are not an endangered species. The Y chromosome's slow change is part of evolution's ongoing story. Biology is about gradual adaptation, not sudden extinction. Is the X chromosome stronger than the Y? In some ways, yes. The X is large, packed with over 1,000 essential genes for everyone. Females have 2 X's, so if one has a faulty gene, the other can often compensate. Males with only 1 X are more vulnerable to X-linked conditions. This redundancy gives females a genetic advantage. The Y, by contrast, is sparse, focused on male development and sperm production. The X is the powerhouse. The Y is the ignition key. Both are essential, each with a specialized role. They're not competitors, but partners in the dance of life. The X provides stability. The Y provides the spark. Together, they make human life possible. Evolution is about what works, not what's strongest. The Y chromosome's journey is a lesson in adaptation. Its SRY gene made it valuable, but its inability to recombine made it vulnerable. Evolution has streamlined the Y, keeping only what's essential. If the Y ever fails, evolution will find a new way, just as it has in other species. The disappearance of the Y would be an evolutionary transition, not a disaster. Our species is always adapting, never finished. The story of the Y is about resilience and change. Life's only constant is adaptation. The goal isn't to preserve one chromosome, but to ensure the species survives. Evolution always finds a way. While the Y's fate unfolds over eons, our social world is changing fast. More people are choosing to stay single or delay partnership, a big shift from the past. Economic independence, urban living, and digital networks give us more choices. People now prioritize personal growth and happiness over tradition. Partnerships are less about necessity, more about choice and fulfillment. Even single people can have children through new technologies. Social evolution is happening much faster than genetic evolution. The rise of singledom is adaptation, not decline. We're redefining what it means to live a successful, happy life. Our social universe is evolving, just like our genes. Despite more people choosing singlehood, our drive for connection remains strong. The right partnership can be a source of support, joy, and resilience. It's not about sameness, but about forming a team that's stronger together. A healthy relationship amplifies strengths and buffers against life's chaos. But the wrong partnership can be harmful. Sometimes being single is healthier. People are more selective, valuing quality over simply being in a relationship. This is emotional intelligence in action. Our social choices are part of our personal evolution. We're learning to select relationships that fit our lives, just as evolution selects for fit genes. The quest for connection is as vital as ever. The story of the Y chromosome is a window into life's constant change. Nothing in biology or society stays the same for long. The Y's slow journey reminds us to think in deep time, while our social changes happen in real time. Evolution rewrites the rules, and so do we. Our choices about love and partnership are a form of social evolution. The science of the Y isn't doom. It's a celebration of adaptability. Our future is about resilience, diversity, and connection. We're all navigating this universe together, stardust and genes, shaping our shared story. What do you think the future holds for the Y chromosome and our understanding of gender? Share your thoughts below.